Welcome to the Coupeville Arts and Crafts Festival in beautiful seaside Coupeville, Washington. This festival has occurred on the second weekend of August since 1964.
The impact of the festival itself has really been to bring life back to downtown Coupeville. Coupeville was known among my childhood friends and myself as the ghost town. And that went away when the festival started. That kind of really just pushed the ball, and the ball has been rolling ever since.
Everything we do goes back to that community to make a better place to live. It's all volunteer, and we have no paid staff of any kind involved. The community comes together. When you say there's 200 people involved in volunteering, come to help put that on, just to give money back to the community. It isn't going into some organization's pocket or some promoter. It's going back to the community every single dime we can give them.
In 1986, the Festival Association decided they wanted art year-round in the community, and they didn't want it to just be contained to one single weekend with all the artists and vendors. And so they were strategizing with a group of locals who said, well, why don't we have an art school and make art accessible year-round? And so they funded us $25,000 seed money and gave birth to the art school. And then throughout the years, we've gotten grants for infrastructure, carpeting, chairs, tables, many other little sort of small things, supplies for workshops to support what we do.
Throughout the years, the thumbprint of the Coupeville Festival Association is on so much. In our main exhibit upstairs, the archives on the third floor, everywhere. This beautiful canoe restoration was made in part possible by the Festival Association. Behind me is an interactive computer kiosk that was purchased by the Festival Association. This exhibit in whole was partially funded by the Festival Association, several different grants.
Overall, the Coupeville Festival Association has meant a great deal to the Pacific Rim Institute for the past 14 years of our existence. They were especially critical in some of the early stages of some of our programs that really wouldn't have happened without their support. One of the first areas of support we received was to help us remove fencing and debris left over by the game department, now the Department of Fish and Wildlife, that ran the pheasant farm. This was a pheasant farm from 1944 until 1999, so you can imagine the amount of fencing and leftover debris that we inherited when we got this place. Over the years, PRI has removed, with volunteers and critical support like that we received from the Coupeville Festival Association, we've removed over 11 miles of fencing, which has opened up the area for raptors to hunt, for deer and coyotes and other wildlife to have free movement, and for us to be able to do ecological restoration at scale. It's very hard to do restoration of a prairie when there's fence and barbed wire and nylon flight netting buried in the vegetation every 20 feet. Coupeville Festival Association really helped with the debris removal and the fencing removal.
Thank you. Thank you. The Coupeville Festival Association has done so much for Coupeville. Just keep up that good work.
It's more than just a one weekend event that brings people to town. It brings a lot of revenue to a lot of the other businesses, restaurants and transportation and recreation and lodging. It has a huge ripple effect. We're talking millions of dollars that have flowed into this community and stayed here locally, and that's huge. That's jobs, that's security for little individual mom and pop businesses.
Well, I would encourage people to get involved, whether it's with us or something else. Your involvement in the festival, whether it's just for 2 hours or majorly involvement, is giving back to the community you live in. We give scholarships to anybody, regardless of age, that they work at the festivals. I would say that it's a great organization to get involved with. A bunch of great people They come together for a really good cause. And you can look around town, and the gazebo we helped pay for, the blockhouse we helped buy, the rec hall has been rebuilt, the steps at Need and Feed have been rebuilt twice for us. We paved streets in town. We donated the property the library's on.
As of 2023, the Coupeville Festival Association has given away over $1.2 million in grants and scholarships.
Artisan Booth Committee selects the artists to be in the festival. And it actually is a long process. It starts in January, and we are working from January right up to festival weekend. Our committee takes really good care of the vendors. Once we've selected vendors, we have a couple people on our committee who are extremely good at building relationships. So we are building relationships with the vendors all through the time when they're selected and when they've actually paid their booth fee and when they're actually going to arrive. And then we schmooze with them all weekend.
Coupeville Festival is intimate, and they have a ton of people that come, and they come to buy. And I think that we have always enjoyed Coupeville because it is welcoming. They welcome us in, they help us, they help every aspect of setup to just trying to get us on the road to sell. And we just have enjoyed Coupeville for I can't remember how many years we've done this, but it's over 20. It just has been a joy ever since. So I'm glad that they let us in the first year, and it's just been a good ride.
Every year we have lots and lots of repeat customers, plus all the staff that runs the show. They're very helpful, very friendly, and definitely big Coupeville supporters.
This is the best run show we've ever done. Seriously. And the volunteers here are fabulous. I can't say enough. And the place, it's beautiful.
I've been coming to the Coupeville Art Festival for about 2 decades. It is a wonderful Northwest show. It's one of my favorites. It's like a vacation from the time you get off the ferry. It is so amazing. And when I come here, I always stay an extra day and shop the local stores, and it's just a wonderful experience. I love it.
Coupeville's amazing. We've been coming here for over 13 years. This is one of the festivals that we absolutely look forward to coming to every single year. Not only the location, but the restaurants, the staff. It's all just a wonderful experience year after year.
Come to the Coupeville Art Festival. It's been going on for many, many years. It's a great show, great location, great patrons and restaurants. It's just a wonderful place to be for the weekend.
There's a lot of beautiful stuff here, things you're not going to find anywhere else. A lot of artists put their passion into everything they do, and you'll find that here.